All right, cool. So me and Yellow were standing near HQ, right? Getting ready for the raid. And I guess I didn't pay
Girl,
attention.
I
I
know
was
you
eating
wasn't
or
going to
something,
let
and
me
I had
die.
my gun pointed out just to like kind of see if there's like enemies invading, okay? And I was talking to Yellow, and I'm assuming it wasn't even pointed at her. It was pointed in her direction, but it wasn't. I wasn't even paying attention. But she goes like while we're talking, I'm asking her like how many raids she's been in. Yellow, you're here, right? So you can confirm if everything I'm saying is right or wrong, okay? So we started talking, and then I guess she was like, "What's the problem?" I was like, "Is she talking to me?" So I look at my camera. I look at my phone. I'm like, I see that I'm pointing her direction. I'm trying to tell her like, no, I didn't mean to. I was eating, and then all I see is I'm getting tased, right? And then Yellow goes and says, "Hey, stop. We're just messing around." So he walks away, and she asks him to come back and apologize. Yes or right? Yes or am I wrong, Yellow? Okay. Then the next thing Arrow does is come back and tell me, "Hey, if you do it again, I'm gonna shoot you in the face," and leaves. Right? Yellow is right there. Did he not say that? Nah, you just said
can
you'd be
speak
the
for
first one
myself, man.
snitching.
I was done
If
speaking. I
we're
can go ahead
talking,
and
nah, don't talk over me, bro. I'm talking first. You could talk after me.
go ahead.
Okay?
Speak.
All right. So you just said Yellow when we were in the brief. You just said you'd be the first one snitching. Okay. So don't hold back. This is exactly what he said. Okay. I don't care to be in the army if we're gonna be disrespecting each other. He came back and was like, Do it next time. I'll shoot you in the face." And I apologized and walked away. Okay. So I tell him, I was like, if that's the way we're gonna do it, then I'll get my get back. Okay. Because I don't take any disrespect. If we're gonna be here and the first thing you ask us is how to respect and what does respect mean to you, then we should honor that. But if he's gonna be doing gangster work in the army, then I believe he's the first one that needs to be punished for that. So I don't care what happens after this. I'm more than happy to walk away. I'm not saying anything but the truth. And anything he says, if it's outside what I just said, I don't care about no screen recording. It's all a lie. If he does not say that's what happened, that's a lie. And Fine Yellowbone was right there and heard it word for word.
Permission to speak, ma'am. All right, here's my perspective. What I seen. So when we were setting up for raid, ma'am, I looked over. I seen Yellowbone and Sir Sheriff here. I don't know if they was playing around, but he had a taser pointed at her. And I walked up, said, "Recruit, what are you doing?" Didn't respond. I ended up tasing him. And Yellowbone responded to me, said they were just playing. I left it alone, walked away. Yellowbone asked me to come back and apologize. And word for word, I did walk up to him. I said, "Sir, if you do it again, I'm going to shoot you in the face." And then I apologized and I walked away. During the raid, he was trying to approach me and tase me as I was doing during the raid. And I said, "What are you doing? I'm watching you." And then every time I went somewhere, he kept pulling out his taser, following me around. And my body count was not on, ma'am, at the time. And that was the situation that unfolded until now, ma'am.
Yeah, it could have.
Hold on. First of all, why is there tasing other soldiers when we don't tase other soldiers to correct them anymore in the first place?
Thank you.
Well, this taser had his taser out, sir, and I believe that I did make a mistake, sir. And I was unaware that we wasn't using tasers anymore, sir.
Well, we're not.
Well, I am due for a next rank. My next rank is major. I'm already a captain, and as far as I can see, if I have to get demoted, I might as well get out the military.
Well, if he doesn't get if there's consequences for his actions, so if we're actually given warnings, considering he's a higher up and he knows the rules and he's been in the army for a while, I don't think he should be getting promoted in the first place, and demotion should be the consequence.
How
And
are you
like I
gonna
said,
sneak up on me? Let me tell you something.
Hold
You was
on.
the one.
Hold on. Hold it. We're not doing that. We're not going back and forth. Mr. Sheriff, I appreciate you putting your input, but when it comes to decisions about punishments, that's up to the generals of what we decide to do. Secondly, we cannot punish without proof.
there is a witness, sir, and he
No,
just
but here's
admitted
the
it.
thing. Here's the thing. Us generals have to have video evidence of that happening to promote a punishment, and because DFGs are going to expect it, and if we punish people without video, then we get punished for it.
I understand that, sir, but you just literally got like he just literally confessed.
Sheriff, I
And that's what he
understand
did.
that, but admins, and DFGs do not care about what he's or she say. They care about is caught on evidence.
Awesome. Okay.
We need video evidence before we can do anything. And all this whole game runs around evidence.
Okay, quick question. And if you don't mind, any of the generals could reply back to me. So when we're getting ready for a raid, is my weapon drawn is okay?
Your weapon drawing is okay. There shouldn't be a problem with that.
Okay, awesome. So when another soldier sees me and my weapon is drawn, okay, imagine if I'm pointing at any direction, how are you gonna walk all the way from the point that you're supposed to be at just to come here and tase me because somebody else, me and her, are having a conversation or whatever the case may be, okay? We have outside life out of this. So if my phone was left for a second and I'm pointing somewhere where somebody's standing, of course I'm not gonna shoot a fellow soldier with me, so my weapon drawn is actually okay when we're getting ready for a raid. That's one. Two, a soldier leaving his spot, coming to me just to tase me, and then telling me I'm gonna shoot you in the face if you do it again. Okay, I feel like that's excessive for you to even give me a warning because I didn't do anything wrong. So if
We
you're not
both got
willing,
a warning.
can I finish speaking, sir?
Go ahead, sir.
All right. So if I didn't do anything right, since my weapon withdrawn is not a problem, and we're getting ready for a raid, and he misunderstood the situation and acted according to a misunderstanding, then why should I be penalized for that and get a warning when I didn't do anything? The least you could do is, if you're not giving him a consequence or a demotion, is at least give him a warning, not give both of us a warning. Do you see where I'm coming from, General?
Yeah, we can see where you're coming from. So here's how we're gonna do this. Next time I hear of this and I do get video evidence of this, y'all will be getting a punishment according to the FG or DFGs. For right